think I'm perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. It's just perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I'm perfect. Perfect.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome y'all to another episode of WaughNut Radio. Today, we're going to be just kind of trying to figure out where is the sisterhood headed. Because if you've seen the movie Chi-Raq, what these sisters did to actually stop some of the violence that was going on, I mean, just the togetherness that they had was I think it probably was the best part of the movie or whatever. And also we're gonna get into, the brotherhood and just women sticking together. Anyway, the question that I kind of have, and this is not just for women, I think it'll help women, but we really do need y'all. And this is not for everyone. There's plenty of women out there that are sticking together, and doing all the things that they don't necessarily have to see Chi-Raq. But if you haven't seen Chi-Raq and you checking this out, after this, go and check out Chi-Raq and just focus on the ladies, on how they stuck together, and it's more of a sisterhood. I'm asking the Black community what is happening to some sisterhoods, because it's kind of scattered. You know what I mean? I know they have this Black Girls Rock thing that you see on BET, and that really makes it look good. But how can we make it stronger? I mean, because y'all are the backbone of humanity. So if y'all are not necessarily like working on it, or, at least just to, for the better of just everybody, because everybody will benefit. I see so many fight videos or whatever, and most of the time it's females. Y'all stop posting those on Facebook too. I'm not into it. It's a waste of time. But what has happened to the sisterhood? And the reason that I ask is that, me and some of the fellas, we get together sometime, man, and no problems. We can talk about some of anything. And we'll might not see each other for a while, whatever, but when we see each other, it's like, no time has passed or whatever, you know what I mean? But for some reason, I think women are more feisty than guys, or, me and my partners, you know what I mean? We like to chill, hang, talk a little trash, catch up, man, and see how everybody else is doing. And sometimes with women, most of the time is gossip. It's not necessarily empowerment, or, somebody telling them about these issues or that issue. And it's a judgment-free zone. I mean, just completely free of judgment. But for some reason, women, soon as, oh, here come that bitch. and when the girl walk up to the table or whatever, you watch all these other shows or whatever, and they making y'all look bad. These housewife shows, hip hop, whatever, But I know it's out there. I wish they would put it on mainstream and stop like showing y'all in that light or whatever. Because every time you look at those shows or whatever, it's a fight. It's a fight about to break out. So they don't stick together. some people they do, and then sometimes I don't know what happens in y'all circle because as guys we not around, we don't know. But even one of my homeboys said, "Man, how is it that you got a homeboy you could reach out to, and next thing you know, y'all chilling or whatever, but it's just so different for them." I think if they would make it simple to hang out with a judgment-free zone or whatever, and maintain a relationship over the years, I mean, man, all that awkwardness and moments of silence or whatever, where you just grooving with somebody, will be kind of out of the window. Um, I really hope women stop disliking other women because of stuff that like they man may do for them, or they parents do for them, or anything like that. Because your life is not their life. Nobody's life is gonna be the same. So I think they probably get jealous sometimes. I mean, I don't know. That could be a part of it. And like I said, I'm just be throwing out some suggestions to the women out there to start this conversation and see where it gets you. Um, they don't trust each other. It's I don't know. Like in the movie Chi-Raq, these girls rolled together. I mean, it was you know, if I saw that in real life, I'd film it too. Spike Lee, good job. Um, but they don't trust each other, and they'll turn on one another so quick. And like I said, they more feistier than guys, whether y'all know it or not. They like the warriors, you know. But back in the day, they did a whole lot better of a job sticking together with them because they had to. I guess they like, I don't need you, you know what I mean? But we need y'all. And they fight over nothing. It could be some he say she say mess, and then that get them out. If I'm kicking it with the fellas or whatever, and it's some he say she, man, like, nah, man, we ain't. Don't get worked up all that. And I know they emotional creatures or whatever, and they, but I think y'all could learn something from the brotherhood. Just take notes. And they'll fight over a guy, and then next thing you know, every time they see each other, they fight. The reason that I asked, the brotherhood still exists in the black community, and I see it doing a lot of good. And it's still a lot of other brothers out there that's just shysty, and they don't trust nobody because they don't trust themselves. And that's the same with a lot of the females that you see on the reality shows, where there's a lot of cat fights and stuff. I do think it's a problem, and it just needs to be addressed. So women, if you are a woman that's like well aware, like build your sisterhood, and then connect with some other sisterhoods or whatever. Y'all go do stuff together that'll empower y'all as women. I mean, because we do. We'll jump on the road one weekend, and man, that's in the time capsule right there. We go back to that anytime and be like, reflect on it. Like, man, we had such a good time. This, that, and the third, man. And it's just a good thing to do for any relationship. Yeah, but please address that to any other women or whatever, and don't make it gossip. No, stop the gossiping. Just leave that out of the way. Just straight talk, real talk. You know what I mean? Just talk to people, or don't judge them or whatever, and that'll be a good start. because that's what the fellas do. Whatever, we get together, shoot some pool, have a few beers or whatever, and we gon' we ain't gonna wait till later on to say something or whatever about it. We gonna say it right then and there. But I know there's a lot of women do. They wait till they split up or whatever. This one with they, and then that's when they start to talking or whatever. But we talk about it right then and there. No talking behind the back. If you ain't there, whatever, I'm not. I'm not gonna bash you or not necessarily bash you or just talk to somebody else that don't even know anything about you. No, that don't make no sense. Now, if we trying to come up with a solution for another brother or whatever because he in a predicament or whatever, we gonna talk about it. But it's always in a inspiring and helpful way. It's moving forward. And we make jokes about it or whatever to make the mood light or whatever. And sometimes it's some tough conversations, and y'all got to have those when free of judgment. You know what I mean? And you really got to be in the mindset that you want to help this person. Um, but I think in all, the main point of it all is that we give each other that respect off the top. You know what I mean? Even if it's somebody that don't necessarily respect themselves, you give them because that's how you're gonna get it back. That's how it works. Okay, give the other women their respect; they'll give you yours. Can't worry about anything else. But the respect is like the first. I should have said that first. That was the first thing that should have came out of my mouth. So as I wrap this up, because this is just you know for all my ladies that are out there and they gonna set some resolutions for the next year or whatever. And this might be one of them that might be real helpful for them. I think women should pay more attention to the brotherhood, not just we hanging out, but the respect that we give each other off top or whatever. And we really be there for one another. I mean, because we got to. Um, I know you say it's your homeboy, but it's a brotherhood. Make sure you keeping in touch with them because sometimes over a period of time, if you don't talk to nobody in a month or whatever, that it that relationship kind of takes a hit or whatever. Because I mean, you know, some people are like that. They got friends here, friends there, but keep in touch with the people that you're trying to build a brotherhood or sisterhood with. Just check on 'em. Just check on 'em. And those will become long lasting relationships with that respect put out there first. So when we see somebody that we haven't seen in a long time, unless it's that it ended on bad blood, it's all good. I mean, like, we're gonna actually show them love. Like, man, hey man, what happened to you, man? Exchange numbers if your number change or whatever, but try to stay in touch or whatever. Some things you just can't control, but some things you can. Okay. And ladies, give yourself respect also. Because, if you doing all that other stuff behind somebody else back, that ain't real. That's gossip. Especially in a negative light. If you're talking about like this is how we're gonna help this person out, this and that, if you ain't got nothing good to say, just don't say anything. Because this other person that you're talking to, who knows who she knows, and she go back and say, yeah, what you call them said that you said, and that's how the he say, she say, shit start. That's just how it starts. Okay? If you don't have a sisterhood that you belong to, ladies, you know, you don't have sisters or whatever, get with some chicks that have those characteristics to where they they trying to empower themselves, either starting a business, um, y'all hook up or whatever, and y'all go get your hair done, nails done, and have a conversation, just a bonding moment. It'll help, especially trust wise. The brotherhood needs you. It's the reason that I'm making this message here on WaughNut Radio, and we thank y'all for all the work that y'all have done, and all of you ladies that are out there building your sisterhood, adding on to your sisterhood. We congratulate you, and we really appreciate you, because you're the backbone of the world. Of the world, Craig. Of the world, Craig. But yeah, man, that's my story. Okay? It's your boy J.Peoples. Make sure you go to killthefear.com. Shop with your boy. I also do have those shirts and for ladies. And make sure you follow your boy on Twitter at WeKTF, IG WeKTF. Okay? It's your boy J.Peoples. This is WaughNut Radio. Go!
I think I'm perfect.